The dreadful day where I react to my god-awful playoff predictions. This year was, holy crap, it was so bad. And, I've had some pretty rough years with playoff predictions, but this one was, gosh, it was terrible. But I'm going to react to them and see how many I got right. I'm pretty sure for the AFC side, I got none of them right. Literally zero right. But, yeah, we're going to react to them today, so lock in. Alright, here's the video. If you guys want to go watch the original, it's right on my YouTube channel. It's a pretty long one, 25 minutes. You guys know I keep my videos from like 10 to 15 minutes. Some of them are a little bit longer, and I try and keep some videos a little bit long. But yeah, I'm gonna try and cut it up, make sure like this video isn't 30 minutes long. But lock in. So we're gonna start off with the AFC because last year I started off with the NFC, and so we're just gonna go top to bottom each round in each conference. So yeah, starting off with the 2-seed Patriots and the 7. What the heck? Now I think this is one of the best matchups because the Chargers aren't even. This matchup was the worst of the wild card weekend. Literally the worst, and I said it was one of the best. Actually, no, the Steelers and Texans one was pretty bad. I honestly probably enjoyed the Steelers and Texans more than I enjoyed this one. But gosh, we're already off to a bad start. And truly a 7th seed. They're probably more around a 5th, 4th seed team. And honestly, I thought the Patriots were going to get the 1 seed. I thought they were going to make the playoffs this year. I genuinely did, but I did not see them going, 14-3, I think they are. They might be 13-4. But yeah, they went off. I did not expect that one bit. But yeah, the Chargers were a lot better than I expected. But I don't think they're going to beat the Patriots. I think the Patriots are a very strong team. I just think they're a very young team. Now that one's perfect. That is actually perfect, and I stuck with that one. And it turned out to be true. The Patriots are a good team, but they're just not there yet. So the first prediction, starting off good, but I know it ain't going to end good. But, you got to start somewhere. That's their only problem heading into the playoffs. Same with the other 2 seed, which is the Chicago Bears. I think both of these teams are amazing and are Super Bowl contenders. I just think there's a lot of other teams like the Packers, the Texans, 49ers, Eagles, teams in here, and you can include the Rams too, possibly even the Steelers with Mike Tomlin and a lot of players on that roster, just teams that have been to the playoffs multiple times to have more experience. You could even consider the Seahawks. They just have like a younger offense, I guess, like Sam Darnold. I had to say something about Sam Darnold. But yeah, you got a lot more experienced teams in here. So, but I do think the Patriots are one of the strongest teams. So I got the Patriots beating the Chargers. I think the final score will be 28-21. 28-21. What the heck? I'm a Justin Herbert hater too, and I said 28-21. I got the prediction right, but not the score. No one really gets score predictions right. I don't really give a crap about that. I just do score predictions, to make someone happy or someone mad. That's the whole point of. But yeah, 1-0. Very close game. I think the Patriots are just kind of going to be up like 28-14. The Chargers are going to get a late touchdown, try and get a stop. They didn't even get a touchdown. And they just don't. A very close game, but the Patriots will stay up by 2 scores most of the game. And then we have Jags and Bills. This, I think, no, it's probably the Eagles and 49ers. This is probably the 3rd best matchup. It's probably the Patriots, Chargers. Yeah, that's correct. That one's good. Eagles, 49ers. Eagles, 49ers was low-key dog crap. it was close scoring, but, the Eagles just absolute fraudulent. The 49ers, I knew they weren't going to get far. But, golly. I'm gonna skip most of the things I say in this because they are so far off. And I used to be really good at sports analysis. I thought I could be Stephen A. Smith, but apparently not. 11-5, 6th seed Buffalo Bills. Everyone's saying it's Josh Allen's year because Patrick Mahomes is in the playoffs, and Josh Allen would have probably made 4 Super Bowls by now if Patrick Mahomes didn't exist. But probably. I don't think that. I do not think this is Josh Allen's year. I think he's the next Phillip Rivers of this generation, and he will never win a Super Bowl. I don't think he's ever going to make one. He might make one, but honestly, I think someone like Caleb Williams in the Bears or Sam Darnold in the Seahawks because he could. Oh, Sam Darnold's throwing Josh Allen out of them playoffs if they ever make a Super Bowl together. Jaguars winning, but I think Sammy D. A very close game. I think it's going to dang it. Of course, I had to say something. Not that bad of a pick because they won by just a field goal. Wasn't like anything actually crazy, so this isn't really that bad of a pick compared to some of my others that are coming up. But I mean, Josh Allen didn't make it far. So I mean, honestly, making that pick's not really that outrageous compared to some of my others. So honestly, I mean, as of right now, our record's 1-1. But I'll honestly take that. Like, not gonna lie, I'll take that.
And I think the Jaguars will win. Then we have the Steelers and Texans.
Oh god.
I think this is a very slept-on match. This
Nope. Sure
is
wasn't.
going to be a very good one. The Steelers have proven that they are still mediocre at times, but I think this year is completely different than last year. Last year they went. Same with the Buccaneers. If the Buccaneers were in here, let's say they were.
I think if the Buccaneers would have made the playoffs, they would have won the Super Bowl. Like, I'll stand by that. Baker Mayfield was really good this year. I don't know what happened to him. Just like they were losing easy games, which I guess happens, but I genuinely think they could have beat the Seahawks. Like, that's like me being real. I think they actually could have.
And that defense is very good, even though it's been
No, it's
inconsistent.
not. Actually, the defense was really good. That was the only good thing about that game. They actually shut down C.J. Stroud, so that's not that bad of a take.
A lot throughout the years. This team is just the definition of inconsistent, but good.
Yeah.
They're still a very good team. And like when they get rolling, and they're playing at home, when they're at home and get rolling, they're hard to stop. We saw last night with the.
I mean, that's
the
honestly
Ravens,
true.
even though
That's
they
not that
almost
far
choked,
off.
They barely won by a missed field goal. But I got the Steelers winning.
How did the Steelers beat the Baltimore Ravens but lose to the Texans? Like, I would much rather trust the Ravens in the playoffs than I would the Texans, at least this year. Like, that was... I don't understand the Steelers. Like, I genuinely don't. I really have never understood the Steelers.
And there's the second round set, but the Steelers.
Great. Started off really good with the Patriots one. Actually, the Patriots one wasn't even that good. I said it was going to be one of the best games, which was absolute cap. So, yeah, we're 1-2 so far in the wild card.
There's something that just speaks to you when you're choosing a team to win. I just think the
That's
Steelers
true.
are going to get it done.
It doesn't
I think
speak to me,
Aaron
but that's
Rodgers
true.
is just genuinely going to get it done for them here in the first round. So let's move over to the NFC. I know I've talked a lot over here on the AFC.
Yeah, you
so I'm
have.
going to try and fly through these, but still give my reasoning why. We got Bears, Packers. Packers are somehow the 7th seed, even though starting off as the best team in the NFL through, I think, week 7, and then they slowly started to drop more games. They were the best team, especially with Micah Parsons being added on. The Bears beat them this year, I think, week 18, wasn't it? I could be wrong on that, but they beat them
like
recently
week
in
17,
overtime.
16.
Bill Williams threw an absolute dime to DJ Moore, 16-16.
And him and DJ Moore nailed the coffin shut on the Green Bay Packers. So I think I get this one right.
22-16 in overtime.
I know I have the Bears winning,
I
but
got the Bears winning.
Yeah.
The Bears are just a better team.
Yeah, they
they're gonna
are.
go that far. I don't think they're going to make it to the
Caleb
championship,
Williams.
NFC championship, but they are just a better team.
Caleb Williams, my favorite gay quarterback. I love Caleb.
Texans. I got the Steelers winning 17-12. Don't think it's going to be.
Why did I just randomly bring this back up? Like, honestly, that's really close. Like, the score was really rough. So, honestly, that score, like, my score predictions so far haven't been that bad besides the Patriots. So, like, I usually do really good on the predictions and bad on the scores. So, I'd flipped it this year, but, it doesn't really matter when you get the prediction right or wrong.
A crazy game. Honestly, I think it's going to be a crap game, but I still think Aaron Rodgers is going to get it done. Bears versus Packers. It's going to be a crazy game, but very defensive.
Technically,
I think both defenses are going to shine here. I think both quarterbacks are probably going to throw a pick. Caleb Williams is honestly going to probably have 2 picks. I think there's going to be a pick 6 somewhere. I think it's going to.
Hold up. Didn't he have 2 picks? Give me a second. I swear he had 2 picks. 361 passing yards. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Yo, I'm on the stats right now. Literally on the stats right now, bro.
Probably going to be the best game in the first round.
I would say it was probably the best game in the first round. Rams and Panthers was really good, but it kind of ended in cheeky fashion, not going to lie. A drop pass. I don't really like when games end in drop passes because with the Chiefs recently, that's all they do. So I would say probably Packers-Bears was the best. Dude, that wild card weekend didn't have a bad game except for the Steelers one. The Panthers and Chargers, yes, it was bad, but it was more of defensive ball. So for someone out there, they liked it. They were gooning all over that.
Plenty of times throughout the playoffs here
Oh,
recently.
yeah, we have. We've seen 49ers.
We had
Eagles.
it. The Eagles have the worst offense here. The Eagles.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. That. Yeah, I got flamed for that pick right there, but yeah, they do. I'm happy about this pick right here.
My opinion, he's not a top 10 quarterback. He's top 15, maybe.
Bottom 15.
I would much rather trust Bryce Young.
Yeah, I would.
In that offense. And this could just be because I'm butthurt about the Super Bowl loss last year, and that
Yep.
is totally the reason why. The 49ers are winning 24-3.
I said 24-3. No, I mean, what was the final score? 24-19? I mean, it's close enough. In my book, that counts. That's not really that far off.
To the best team in the NFL.
Hey, yo, I forgot to put that in there. Yo, that was I made that entire edit just for that. That didn't even take that long. That was like, I mean, you can see the quality is really rough. I had to zoom in on it and make some changes after it. I made a full edit just for that. I mean, Panthers were the best team in the NFL. I mean, if they beat the Rams, they're winning the Super Bowl.
I think the Rams are going to get it done. And there we go. Second round has been set for both sides. Score prediction, Rams are probably going to blow them out of the water there.
Dang it.
I know the first round took, oh my gosh, 15 minutes. That's insane.
Yeah, you like to yap a lot. Gosh, I got to bring that down.
If all my predictions are right so far, these next matches, they'll be crazy. They'll be pure cinema.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Oh, I just realized I predicted the entire NFC correct.
Even though the last time they played, the Seahawks got the 1 seed and the division crown. And the 49ers kind of crapped the bed. They really sucked there. I still think this is going to be fireworks everywhere. This is going to be...
I mean, there was fireworks somewhere, and it was only on Seattle's side. What was the final score, like 44-6? They didn't score a touchdown. There were fireworks, brother. Trust me, there were fireworks.
the best game in the playoffs.
I'm such an idiot.
Even though the 49ers are going to absolutely spank the Eagles in the first
They did.
round. They're going to come in here. They're going to see the 12th man on the field. They're going to lose. Seahawks are going to win. Seahawks are winning. Oh, shoot, I don't have a score prediction set. Hold on, give me a second. The Seahawks are going to win 38-34. It's going to be an absolute cinema game. It's going to be the best game of the playoffs. I don't even care if the Super Bowl is like the Patriots and Eagles Super Bowl.
Super Bowl was definitely not the Patriots and Eagles Super Bowl, and this was definitely my worst prediction. Even though I got it right. I mean, just the fact that I said it was going to be the best game, which I genuinely thought that. Like, I thought all these predictions I made were going to be right. I genuinely thought that. And I still, I don't know why. I still question.
And, you know, they might be at home here. Come in, they won the first game. It's going to be great. Caleb Williams, greatest gay quarterback of all time.
True.
But then they're going to lose.
We're 2-0 in the divisional round.
The Rams are winning 27-14.
Not that far off. They won 20-17. So really, my NFC was probably my best side, and I usually do the best in the AFC because, like, I mean, obviously that's where my team is.
The 1 seed Denver Broncos versus the 4th seed Steelers. I said Aaron Rodgers could carry the Steelers. He can do a lot for them. I think he has the most quarterback experience here. And,
You'd
I
think.
made all those statements about the Steelers, but they're going to win.
God.
Yeah.
What was with the Steelers, Glaze? I do it every year. I'm hopping off the Steelers train. I can't stand it.
The Patriots are not experienced enough. I don't think Drake May's just there.
I mean, once again, I'm on the right track. I mean, we saw it in the Super Bowl. Like, I mean, he's definitely not there. Give him another year or two, and he's definitely gonna win a Super Bowl. I know that. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure like everyone knows that. Drake May's obviously gonna get a ring, especially with that team and Christian Gonzalez and that defense.
The Jaguars are winning. I know, that's great.
Gosh.
But yeah, the Jaguars.
Dude, I thought the Jaguars were gonna go really far. I genuinely did. Like, when I made that prediction, I didn't think it was that crazy. I mean, a lot of people had the Jags going far, but like, dang, my AFC really sucks. So we were 2-2 in the divisional, 3-2 in the wild card. Low-key, not even that bad.
Are going to win 30-28. It's going to be a great game.
Every game the Patriots was in was absolute dog crap.
We got the Seahawks versus the Rams, which in my opinion are the two best teams in the NFC. And then the Jags and Steelers, which nobody probably expects. Everyone probably...
Nope.
Both of these teams get first rounded. I don't think that
Yep.
at all. CJ Stroud can get it done, and I do not think Josh Allen can get it.
See, once again, another valid pick, but just... my picks are just... They keep getting worse. Like, I mean, I make valid points, but then my actual picks are just terrible.
get it done. Even if they do beat these two teams, and I get that prediction wrong, they're going to lose to either Denver.
Once again, perfection points made. But then just, oh my gosh, dude. I don't understand. I like have ball knowledge, but at the same time, I don't.
I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that.
Versus the Steelers, the 3 and 4 seed. Two very good teams. Both
I'm going to stop you right there.
can be very inconsistent at times. Both
I'm going to stop you right there.
have very good quarterbacks.
I'm going to stop you right there.
Trevor Lawrence is just going to get it done.
Gosh.
And the Jacksonville Jaguars.
What is
making
wrong
the
with
freaking
me?
Super Bowl
Why
for
did I
first
have the
time
Jag?
in
Okay,
franchise
I
history.
honestly, it's not
I
that
just think
bad.
it's going to happen.
The Jags going that far, that's not that bad of a pick. But having the Steelers go that far, that's pretty rough. That's a pretty rough pick. So, I mean, honestly, I'm not really that mad at the Jags going all the way. Like, I mean, I still think they can make the Super Bowl next year. I mean, a lot of people had the Jags beating the Bills. I think they were favored, weren't they? On, like, Prize Picks or something? Like, I mean, they were favored, so it's not that crazy.
Honestly, overall,
Fair
their
enough.
roster is probably the best over here.
I still agree with that. Once again, great points, but just, like, the picks are terrible. I never knew I could do this.
Playoffs are playing a division rival, so that's going to be rough. But they're at home, and I thought the Rams were surely going to be the 1 seed, but no, they weren't. The Seahawks honestly surprised me.
They
JSN
did.
carried
Still
my
did.
fantasy team, and Sam Darnold. has
JSN
proven
was so good this
he's
year.
no longer seeing ghosts. Y'all just don't understand.
He does not see ghosts. He sees rings now, people. Give Sammy D his respect.
Rams are going to go to the Super Bowl for the first time in 4 years. Has it been now 4 since they played the Cincinnati Bengals and won? They're going to make the Super Bowl. They've been building up this team, and they made the playoffs, but they couldn't get there, and now they're officially going to get there and find.
I still respect that pick. I had the Rams winning the Super Bowl, and I thought they were. The most shocking game from the playoffs was definitely the NFC Championship for me. I thought for sure there's no way the Seahawks win. But once they won, like, that showed me, okay, they're actually a legit team, and Sam Darnold can, like, he can actually win in the playoffs, you know? Like, they really surprised me with that one. So, like, I mean, that was probably the biggest surprise for me. So, like, I'm not that mad at that pick. My NFC side, very proud of. Like, even though that one I got wrong, still very proud of it. So in the NFC alone, I went 5-1 in the NFC. That's pretty freaking good. Like, I mean, that's probably the best I've went in the NFC, like, ever, because I'm usually terrible with my NFC picks. And then the AFC, I only got one right in the AFC.
I said the Rams were going to be the 1 seed a little while back, and it didn't happen.
Yes, you did, indeed.
But I think they can beat the 1 seed, and I think they are
they
the
can't.
best team over here in the NFC, and
No,
it's
they
going to
aren't.
show in the playoffs coming up very
No,
soon.
it's
So
not.
yeah, they're going to go and face the Jacksonville Jaguars. And the Jaguars really surprised me this year. When they beat
They
the
did.
Chiefs, I was like,
That is
wow, that's
true.
a really good team. And when they slowly started picking up more and more momentum, I realized
Momentum?
yeah, they're legit. They're definitely a contender.
They honestly are legit.
The Panthers, no team in the NFC side could they beat in the Super Bowl.
Oh my gosh, that's actually dumb. I'm actually like, I can't believe I said that. The Jags could easily beat the 49ers. The Jags could easily beat the Bears. The Jags could easily beat the Eagles. The Panthers honestly would give them more of a fight than the Eagles. The Rams, no. Seahawks, no. And Packers, no. But yeah, and then the Jags could beat any team over here, I think, except for Denver, the Patriots, and Bills. Like, I mean, obviously they lost the Bills, but I think, you know, redo it, the Jags are probably winning. But, like, the Jags are one of the best teams in the playoffs this year, and currently are one of the best teams, definitely top 10.
In my opinion, except for the Panthers. I know I threw in the Bears, but it's just because I don't like Caleb Williams.
That's very homosexual-like.
Yeah, the Jags couldn't get.
Hold on. What's the word called for, like, when you don't like homosexuals? Homophobia. Okay. Me saying I don't like Caleb Williams was very homophobic.
Jaguars are not going to get it done. And the Los Angeles Rams will win, and they will win Super Bowl 60. Now,
That was a rough one. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Honestly, my playoff predictions weren't really that bad. Like, a lot of the takes and, like, opinions I gave really weren't that bad if you think about it. Like the Jags, that wasn't that crazy. Like, they definitely are better than I said they were. The Steelers one was absolutely absurd. Patriots one was spot on. And I didn't really talk too much trash about the Seahawks. I said Sam Darnold wouldn't get it done in the NFC Championship, but I honestly think a lot of people didn't think he was going to get it done. And I had the Rams winning it all, which a lot of people did. So honestly, they weren't that bad as I remembered. My NFC, I went 5-1, and then my AFC, I went 1-5, which is definitely the worst in a long time. But I mean, it wasn't that bad of a playoff predictions. So I went what? I went 6-6 total, right? Yeah, 6-6. So I mean, I'm right at 500. So I mean, in the NFL world, that's 9-8. So I'm about in Steelers area. So all right, I'm mediocre.
Y'all are trash.
But yeah, those were my playoff predictions. I honestly think those were probably better than last year's. Last year's was pretty rough. I got the AFC perfect last year, but then the NFC, I absolutely butchered the NFC. So honestly, they're probably kind of the same. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed that video. Thanks for watching. I got a lot of more videos coming out. I'm low-key grinding right now. And then my music album, which as of right now, it's still coming out around the middle of summer this year, 2026. So yeah, I've finished writing every song, and I've finished 2 songs, and then the interlude as well, and I just got to work on the rest, so it'll probably be midsummer. So yeah, I appreciate y'all for watching. Have a good day. Quit gooning.